So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt-sleeve order, very much the dress code. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So off we go then. Bilbao are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks.
Tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, they can break here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Barcelona desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Can he deliver? He's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Still goalless at the moment. Forward it goes. Gets on, has a hit! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ronaldinho. Silvinho. 30 minutes gone. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he gets! Goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And here's the chance to counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. A really good feat from him. Danger averted for now. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Barcelona head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on.
Iniesta! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Well, the first goal came from this. Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's on a plate. Hoists it forward. Goes for goal! And in it goes. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Bilbao grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
They really should have been made to pay. Time for a change in... Lobs it in gently. Oh, good interception. McNeilson. And it's played forward. Gets it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ronaldinho! And he heaves it forward.
Barcelona are...
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Has a goal! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
The final seconds now. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So here comes a substitution. Barcelona, and that's it. Barcelona a victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
It remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So it's down to business here. Mallorca have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury. He's gone for it! Goal! The ideal start! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Mallorca go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gets into a dangerous position. Battles to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Up for the header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Gets it back. Mallorca scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Looking to get within range. Has he found his man? He's made sure that that won't get through. Duda. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the flank. And out to safety.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Mallorca. There is the half-time whistle.
Mallorca are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They have a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Mallorca ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're already into the second period. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's got through to him. Oh, he's in! Turns and goes back. He's had a go! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Played in with accuracy. Well positioned to make that interception. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Mallorca are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Time and again they are repelled. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. Has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's through. Good and the finish! Time for a change in personnel.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets up to hit it! He will be livid with himself.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Finds himself eased off the ball. He's had that put on he's had a shot! Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's gone for it! Ball's come out! Gets wrestled off the ball. Away from immediate danger. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Mallorca have won it, as much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
So it's away we go, then. Goes low. Clears it out of harm's way. San Sebastian have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
Hoists it high. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Dashing forward at pace. Going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's been drilled forward. Santander are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Gets into a dangerous position. Tries a shot! And that has been cleared. He's got it, and he's got time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Could be thinking about a shot here. He's gone for it! Goal!
Santander are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Santander break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the defence can get it clear. Looking to break out here. That'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Santander come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Forward it goes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Goes for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Santander can make their change now with a break in play. Hoists it forward. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep... Gets up to head it! They've scored! Do not write them off. Back they come.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
San Sebastian have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. San Sebastian grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Battles to win it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's had a goal! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. San Sebastian are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's a corner. Shooting chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Santander certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It was just a question of running down the clock now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Santander have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Is one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
So it's down to business here. Deftly done. And that has been cleared. Vigo have this frantic spell of games. Fixture congestion always. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal is always important, and that's a terrific opening.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Vigo take the early advantage. With a delicate ball. And he just whacks it away. Here's the through ball, and the shot! Sticks it away! Disappearing out of sight. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Vigo take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Tries a shot!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hoists it forward. And that has been clubbed away.
La Coruña have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Colaccini. Gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He gets past his man. Room for a shot. Has a goal! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Vigo take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And help's available out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Silva looks to clip it forward. And the half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Vigo, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Shot at goal! Goal! And they are right back within touch! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? There's a long ball. And the ball is out of play. He's had a look. What a shooting chance! That's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
La Coruña keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And they've been caught out here. Real chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's played forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Brings it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Silva. Time added on, 4 minutes. Plays it out to the wing, back into the middle, and the finish! And with that, the final whistle. Vigo will be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win, for which the players simply did enough. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. There's a long ball. That is terrific skill. Taken with style. Keeper sends it forward. ALAVÉS are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key. Going for goal!
Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. Now surely he could be. Shoots!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's on has a hit! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Floats one over. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, that's where he wants it. Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Out in the nick of time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the first 45 minutes are up. And here we are, off they go for half-time. We did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Torres! In it goes! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Alaba have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a... Nene! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Alaba making another change here. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Big chance! Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? Alaba really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Oh, good ball. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Battles to win it back. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. The final 5 minutes. Out towards the flank. Deep cross. Knocks it away. It's being played forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential steroid rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself. But I tell you what, this could be a bit different. Shooting chance! They score!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal is always important, and that's a terrific opening.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Valencia are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Looks to clip it forward. Goalkeeper's ball goes down, but nothing given. Chance! He's gone for it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Cuts it out. Ball's out on the left now. Floats one over. He could be in here. Going for goal! Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Hoists it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's played forward. Kluivert. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Could move up a gear here. Kluivert! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Valencia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, real danger here. Over it comes. Knocks it away. Oh, the ball's come loose. Get that clear. a shot! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, they have breathing space.
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And the shot! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
Towering header! Oh, outstanding save.
Atafe know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
And it's been taken short. Kluivert. Over to the left. Chance to break. Chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Could cross it here.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Getafe are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
2 changes being made right now. Forward it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. And the weighted pass. Now the counter. Face to face with the... Has a goal! And yes, it's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Valencia totally rampant here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Shoots! And he couldn't keep it down. Kluivert. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do we take away from it all, Jim?
Valencia gave themselves a dream start in this by scoring with their first attempt. You know, it served as a huge confidence boost, and it's no surprise to see them use it as a springboard to go on and secure what is a pretty good result.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course. Principally, each side's concern for the strengths of the other. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
So we're up and running. Floats one over. Madrid have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Robinho hoists it forward.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold...
Big chance! Beckham. No goals as yet. Gets it back, and it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Done very well to intervene. Guti. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Has a go! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gets it upfield. There's a long ball. Timely intervention. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Sergio Ramos. It's a loose ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Roberto Carlos!
Oh, that is very close.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Robinho, more than happy to take the muscular approach. He's left his man, he's picked him out. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
That's gone a long way up and away. He's made sure that that won't get through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
He's through and all alone! And the shot! It's in! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Madrid put themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
He's through the middle.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's pinged one through. Hits one!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Has a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Got things on the way. Cuts it out. And he's shown him a clean pair of hits. Has a hit! It's in! The ideal start! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Sevilla go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Ball's out on the left now. Tries lifting it over.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a pop! Had everyone off their seats.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Plays it out to the wing. No, it's not getting there. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sevilla have enjoyed or endured a rather peculiar record this season. Win or lose, Black shoots! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Cadiz have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Keeper sends it forward. Has a hit! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well positioned to make that interception. He's there to receive it. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Gets on the end, big chance! Danger averted for now. And here's the chance to counter. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Sevilla very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
So we're already into the second period.
And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Has he picked him out? And he's there to hoof it away. Well read, he sorted that out.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Cadiz have statistically the worst defence in the league. Has he found his man? Tries to stroke it through. And he's straight offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets away from his opponent. Daniel Alves.
Hoists it forward. And they've been caught out here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, he's gifted it back. He's got away. And the shot! He has done it! They're back within reach!
Cadiz are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So is this the start of a comeback? More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. He's got options out wide. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Here's it out of harm's way. So that's it. It is all over. Sevilla emerged victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sevilla won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. There's the whistle, and here we go. Looks to thread it through. Away from immediate danger. Great leap! That's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Zaragoza have the league's best defensive record. Gets into some space. Ball's gone out of play. Hoists it forward. Needed a better pass there. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Salvio. Riquelme. Chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just brushed off the ball there. Milito. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played in with accuracy. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's gone for it! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Milito. Cuts it out. Milito. Salvio. Forlan. Tries to dink it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets the better of his man. Tries a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's been levered clear. It's broken loose. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Here comes the corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gets up to head it! Trying to get there. Plays it back. We can get that clear. Up towards the flank. He's got options out wide. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. So here comes a substitution. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. He's found his man, gets it, and now what? Forlan.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Forward it goes. And the shot! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Zaragoza get themselves into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Villarreal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that will be the final act. Villarreal are beaten. It is not the result they needed. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Villarreal could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Pamplona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And we're underway.
There's a long ball.
Hits one! It's in! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Pamplona take the early advantage. Tries to get it forward quickly. And help's available out wide. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top drawer. And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
Pamplona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Pamplona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Across the field it goes. He spotted the run and played him through. Breaks on here. Going through. Room for a shot. Goes for it! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Pamplona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Hit long and direct. Raul Garcia. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Five minutes till the break. Could be a chance. Real chance! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Pamplona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. He's got away. Oh, really good feet. Turns and goes back. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Pamplona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Already up and running for the second half.
Towering header! No, he can't turn it in.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And out to safety. Big chance! It over to the other flank. Oh, they could break here. Cut out in the nick of time. And the defence can get it clear. He's had it, and the finish! No mistake! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Pamplona totally rampant here. Joaquin looks to thread it through. Heads it! And in it goes! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Goes long. And he's there to clear it. He's had a goal! The referee's awarded a free kick. Joaquin! Plays a clever pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's gone for it! He's scored! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Still trying to make a game of this. Plays it long. Dinked in. Oh, real! He's had a shot! And it's played forward. Pamplona get it back again. It's a chance! The whistle is gone and it is all over. Pamplona winners of a no contest.
They just swamped their opponents in superior quality.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Pamplona won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.